Fam. Power is out again. And we are literally 12 hours away from a tropical storm. Luckily, I got everything moved in last night. I jumped up 5 o'clock this morning, earlier than that actually, to get a cooler, ice, get everything over here, get everything situated, and get ready for the arrival of what they're calling Storm 9 right now. It's not even a named storm. It might be later today. We're still waiting. Winds are probably 40, 45 miles an hour. Still heading right at Ponce. But yeah, we're without power, and we are hunkering down and patiently waiting this big storm. All right, y'all. We are probably about 12 hours away from seeing some tropical storm action come. We have got a new update just literally 1 minute ago, and I'll show you here. It looks like this storm is going to go south of the island now. The projection is just south of Ponce, so that is good news. We won't get a direct hit, but we are going to get wet. And as you can hear, I don't know if you guys can hear that noise in the background. Those are generators. We still do not have power out here in Aguadilla. And from what I understand, a lot of the power is out on the island. The explanation I got was something about some mechanical problems, and they're ready to turn it on. They just gotta fix the mechanical issue. So they say it should be working, but it's not working. And when it gets working, they're gonna turn it on. Pretty much what I got out of it. So we're gonna hang tight. The weather right now, we can feel the wind picking up, probably about 15 miles an hour. Some gusts, some whips, like that one right there. That was a whippersnapper. But we are hunkering down and going to ride this one out. May all of you on the island be prepared and stay safe. Many blessings. I will update you on this vlog throughout the day. Like I said, I'm probably going to go live later tonight. If it's anything to go live about, it may not be. Okay guys, we are in Puerto Rico, but I'm seeing an Alaska license plate. I never thought I would have seen that. These peeps are far away from home. All right guys, I am here with the barking dog. Inside the house, we've started preparing for the storm. You can start to feel the wind gradually pick up even more. The very beginning has started. The outer bands are whipping. We're getting very, very light sprinkles and some at least 20, 25 mile an hour gusts. Steady 15, 20 mile an hour winds. Maybe even like a 25, 30 mile an hour gust every once in a while. You can feel it whip. Taking the kids down to the beach. Like what? Beep, 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 beep. Time out, Corey. What'd you just say? You're gonna take the kids to the beach? Yeah, for homeschool, I'm about to take the kids down to the beach because we want to see how the water and how this island is reacting before the storm gets here. I just kind of want to check that situation out. Again, we are way far away from the storm, so nothing gonna be too exciting. Probably just gonna go down there and see the water be really choppy and acting up, but we want to check it out. We're explorers, and we shall explore. All right, friends, we are just getting the beginning of this. That just started picking up and gusting. Tropical storm incoming. Not sure what that pop noise was. You can hear people's generators going. In my area, we are without power. And it had nothing to do with the tropical storm. It was like this before this even got started. But we're in the midst of a tropical storm. Well, it's not even a tropical storm. It's just Invest Storm 9. I guess it hasn't really constructed itself well enough to be a tropical storm. The rain is starting to come down. We are going to get splashed and dashed. Look at this brave dog. Look at this guy. Dude, you're getting rained on, bro. Go inside, man. You guys see that dog on top of the roof over there? Now, don't think the dog's stuck. A lot of the dogs here in Puerto Rico, believe it or not, have access to the roofs. I've seen it a lot. I think it's kind of cool. I see dogs on the rooftop all the time. Anyways, doggy, you don't want to be up there. It's wet, buddy. But anyways, we're starting the midst of this tropical disturbance. That's what I'm going to call it, because they haven't given it a tropical storm name yet, so I don't want to misspeak. So this is a tropical disturbance, and we are going to experience it. From what I understand, San Juan, which is about an hour and 45 minutes east of us, is experiencing about 45-mile-an-hour winds right now. We are just touching the outer bands here in Aguadilla. And it could get interesting tonight. I'm all about the island life and adjusting to these situations. It's just about how we do business out here, right? See. Alright guys, we just got a weather update, and it looks like the storm just did a tick north. So looks like it's going to scrape the bottom southwest part of our island here, somewhere around Cabo Rojo, and still right on the edge of being a tropical storm and tropical disturbance. They still haven't given it a name. Been following other people on Twitter who are posting updates on the east side of the island. The good thing about the west side of the island is I get to see what's going on from people posting on the social media and stuff like that, and some of the social media outlets that I use as resources. They're posting and giving updates, so I kind of get a look at what's to come, and it doesn't seem as if it's anything too catastrophic that we can't handle. So we're going to get lots of rain, some really good wind, and this is supposed to be, you know, this is how the island gets fed water and all the good things that Mother Nature does. This is these big storms, disturbances are a part of life here and on the island, so it's just something we got to get used to here, adjust to, figure out how to stay ahead of the game, and go about our life and our business. I'll keep you guys updated here. Looks like to me that the storm has just decided, instead of going totally west, to tick northwest just a little bit, so we're going to get scraped. This one's going to brush Cabo Rojo. We just got a couple really good gusts of wind and rain, and then I came out here and it kind of slowed down, but can y'all even tell it's raining? 4K? There we go. Yeah. It's raining. Outer bands of this tropical disturbance that's oncoming, or I should say incoming. He's down there messing with his generator. I can hear two generators going. This one's over here. Oh, that's what that little box is. It's her generator, like chill zone. All right. Yeah, we're hunkering down. Still no power. We had power very briefly today, and that was about it this morning. Go to the other side of the house. Y'all can see it from this angle. Tropical disturbance incoming. We had a pretty good gust of wind, and then all of a sudden, but I guess, you know, that, ooh, I can hear it starting to pick up. Now, when I lived in Florida for 6-7 months, I was actually in a hurricane, but it wasn't right on the, like the hurricane had came into the Gulf of Mexico and then actually turned and hit Tampa and came across to the Orlando Oviedo area. That's where I was, University of Central Florida, the Oviedo area. And yeah, it was an epic sauce hurricane. So I've been in 100-mile-an-hour winds before, so I kind of know a little bit about what to expect. But that was probably 15 years ago, maybe 12 years ago, I can't remember. I believe it was Hurricane Henry or something like that, either with an H or an F, I forgot. It was like back in 2004, I believe, when there was a whole bunch that came and hit Florida that year. I remember that was pretty much one of the major reasons, well, not major, it was a part of the reason why I came back to Texas, is because of how much damage and stuff it did in the area. But yeah, tropical disturbance incoming. We're getting good rain. Good rain. Ooh, nice little thunder. Hoo 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 hoo. And the rain gets harder. Alright. Next time I turn on this camera, I swear I'm going to give y'all some whipping wind to look at. Come on, dog. What are you doing? Alright, I promised you the next time that I turned on this camera, it would be crazy catastrophic. You got to see this. Nothing going on. Nothing going on. Seriously, we just caught this pocket of like basically very light winds and absolutely no rain at all. And then guess what else just occurred? Boom! We got power. But I thought for some reason the power was connected to water or whatever. I don't know what I was thinking. But now we don't got no water. What the F? So, no water and electricity today. Now we finally got electricity, but no water. Now the good thing is I got a lot of water stored up. So, and I know where the springs are, and I got bottles. So I think we're gonna always be good on water for now on here in Puerto Rico, as long as I can get out in a car and drive. Which reminds me, I did fill up my gas tank all the way. I think we're ready to go for this Mandinga coming in around midnight tonight. Stay tuned. Guys, I shared a video the other day that talked about the fraud that is being perpetuated on the people. And it just so happens, can you guess, that it got half of the outreach that usually my videos get. Usually my videos are, 2 times more viewed than this one video got, and it's because I inserted a clip that goes against the system and what is being told to people. Because again, I'm going to tell you this, what is currently going on in the world with the sea bug, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not even going to say what type of beer, you know what I'm talking about, what type of beer that starts with C, and that's a lot of people all of a sudden are starting to drink this year, okay? Stop drinking the sea bug. That beer is bad. You're being lied to. It's not a good beer. It's not the truth. That beer is a lie, okay? This is the biggest fraud perpetuated on people in the history of the world. You get that. You remember what happened to the Twin Towers? Our government lied to us about that. This makes that look like Little League Baseball compared to Major League Baseball. It's small stuff, man. That was small stuff. This is so much larger and so much bigger. Please go check out that video that I posted. It's called Fraud and Rockets to the Moon. Anyways, I won't even post a link or anything because they pick that stuff up in the algorithms, man. We gotta start being super sneaky over here on these mainstream social medias because they will zap us. And I'm telling you, this YouTube channel will not be here much longer because it speaks so much truth, too much truth. They're gonna zap it. This channel's gonna be dead because dead men can't talk. They don't want these messages being heard in the mainstream. They want you to keep getting on Twitter and getting your information there. Keep getting on Facebook and getting your information there. That's mainstream. That is like watching CNN or Fox News. You're being duped. Look behind me. Look at the light. We're playing the Power Is Out game today. No lost electricity again. Well, I guess I'm Amish, and I don't mind. Ooh, wind's starting to pick up a little bit more out there. Wind's starting to do a little something. The storm's really dying down, though, it looks like. Really dying down. This island really cuts the storms up. Alright, it isn't much. This is about as heavy as it has gotten in Aguadilla near the airport. Winds are not that bad, 20 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour, and just light sheets of rain. Reporting in from Aguadilla near the airport, where the winds look to be about 20 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour. Light sheets of rain. No power, no water. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see much, but we've got some pretty decent winds coming in. This is super early in the morning. It's middle of the night here, probably 3 or 4 a.m. Winds going 20, 25 miles an hour. I don't know if y'all can see anything. We have no electricity, so sorry. I finally got water back all of a sudden, so I ran and took a dark shower because I didn't know how long I was going to have water. So, middle of the night, and we are in the midst of this little tropical disturbance. Everything is fine. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Now tell me that's what you see right here. Literally, it's hardly even raining. It's sprinkling. And look at this tree. That's a small tree. What, 10 mile an hour winds? They just upgraded this to a tropical storm. Where? Where? Good morning. I don't normally bring another day's vlog into yesterday's video at the very end, but I'm going to today. They've just upgraded this storm to a tropical storm. I'm looking at the radar. Look at the radar here. And then look at this. It's not the same. There's nothing going on here. 10 mile an hour winds and light sprinkles. Why is the radar showing something different?